This has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, Lsu Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trying to find some room. It's Simon. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Simon. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. Almost a 1st down interception here on the opening drive. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught on the outside. It's Clark.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Defense is coming after him. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
We'll give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to throw. It's Sam. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball's incomplete.
Really fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can slip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. He lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to scramble. He's got room to run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that play.
He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Caught over the middle. It's Burrell. The football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Well, Cook, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
LSU now operating in the red zone. It's a toss to the left side. Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Second and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Let's fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. He rolls it out. That's a big gainer there.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Now they call a run. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Split backfield here. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Caught, completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he just throws it away.
Yeah, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Did a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass falls incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Hawkins. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. On the run, it's Simon. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it, enough for a first down. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. That LSU offense back on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Callow. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
He's swarmed by the defense.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Sand. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play,
it's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run it. It's Simon. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First and 10 play coming up. They're going to run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. The ball is loose. The defense has got it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They call the counter play here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Checks this down to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Sayin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's just trying to find a hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
And the single back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Cooked up at some over 150 yards today. Just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Using his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
defense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackle made after a big gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Pulls it in. It's Kellogg. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Now 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, the energy really building
This offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. With the catch, it's Watkins. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. To throw, it's Sayin. Here's the target, and it's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The catch made on the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that complete.